Hi, Laurel Holland here. We're going to do a brief lesson on working with your chakras in a very conscious way. There are 7 energy centers associated with your physical body, and each one has a service that it provides for you in terms of keeping you healthy and keeping your life strong and vibrant in many ways. So working consciously with your chakras will allow you to feel like you have a little more impact on your energy body, and working with it consciously and working to get it back in balance and working to sustain it so that you're bringing in really healthy light energy and dispelling any old heavy emotional energy or stuff that you've been carrying around over time that just has accumulated from living. So I'm going to teach you how to actually work with one chakra at a time and to consciously unwind it, open it up, allow yourself to release some energy, and then bring in some really divine, beautiful, white light energy, and then close that chakra up and get it to spin, encourage it to begin to spin in a healthy clockwise fashion again. So it's a simple exercise. We're working very consciously. We're going to keep it really simple. We're not going to get into a lot of big, deep explanation because it doesn't matter. The goal is that you're just raising your consciousness about your energy body. You're beginning to encourage your energy centers to get cleaner and clearer and stronger by working with them very directly. Okay? So I'm going to demonstrate on the first chakra. And the first chakra is a great place to work with. It's a great place to begin because it's home base. And actually all the functioning of your upper chakras are connected to the functioning of your lower chakras. So if you start at home and begin to get that one really spinning in a nice clockwise, strong fashion and begin to do some release work around what might be in there, clogging up your system, so to speak, it's really going to be beneficial to your whole energy body. Okay? So first thing you're going to do is find a place where it's quiet, where it's calm, where you feel like it's private and it's safe for you, because the work that we're doing it's very important to feel like you're in a safe, quiet, calm environment. Otherwise, you're kind of defeating the purpose. If you have to be protecting yourself from outside energies that are lurking around the corners, or just kind of out there and that you're aware of, it won't allow you to really relax. And part of the work that we're doing at an energetic level, it's really important you're in a relaxed, safe, secure feeling state. Okay? Great. So I'm going to lie down here and demonstrate first chakra opening, releasing, and then closing back up again. So you want to lie down in a comfortable position. You want to be on a nice supportive surface where you can relax and really just let yourself let go and release into the experience. You want to begin your experience by just tuning into your breath and encouraging your breathing to come into a relaxed, even breathing pattern. So just take a few conscious breaths. Notice the in-breath and the out-breath, and just let your being relax into the breathing space and the breathing pattern that you're just naturally experiencing right now. You might want to do a tune-in with your physical body, just checking in any place that feels particularly tense or tight. And if that's the case, just encourage your body to relax, to let go, to release any tension or constriction that you might be holding in your cells, in your muscles. Relaxing deeply into this moment right now. Give yourself a few minutes, as much time as you think you might want, to sink into this experience. Don't hurry it. If you're using this video to guide yourself through the process and you want to take a little more time to relax and get in touch with your breathing and release any tightness in your physical body, just pause the video and let yourself relax and breathe. When you feel like you're in a nice, calm, relaxed state, we want to begin by encouraging an open, counterclockwise spin in that lowest chakra. You want to be circulating your hand about 3 to 6 inches above the surface of your body. And just imagine yourself circling and opening and encouraging that chakra, that funnel, to just open up so it can let go of any stuck energy. Just kind of open it up. I like to point my hand down towards my body because it helps me to feel like I'm creating that funnel of energy, rolling around and opening and spinning. So allow yourself again to trust your instinct. This is all a feeling experience. Don't let it be a mental process. Let it just be a relaxing, feeling, sensual experience. Just notice the sensations in that area of your body, deep down into the pelvis. The legs, the arms the spine are all connected to that first chakra, energy center. You might want to give it another counterclockwise spin, opening it up, counterclockwise. And what I like to do after I feel like I've really got the sensation that I'm open is to imagine myself intentionally releasing any stagnant, dark, murky, heavy energy that may be stuck or concentrated in this part of the body. Just imagine it releasing like a smokestack or a volcano. Just coming up and out of that funnel. You can imagine it going straight up where it can be received up in the divine dimensions and be combusted up there. You can imagine it coming out like a volcano and just dropping down to Mother Earth where she can just gather up that energy and just combust it and purify it in her big, beautiful body. So either way, up into the heavenly regions or out into the earth where the earth can take that energy and compost it. And again, you want to take your time, relax into this experience. Just notice what's happening for you. Notice any physical sensations you might be experiencing. Allow whatever emotional energy arises to be present. If you feel yourself experiencing some heavy energies like anger or loss, sadness, grieving, allow that emotional energy to just come out through that chakra and through your crying or through your raging and shaking, and just allow it to release and again flow outward, dumping out of your body up to where it can be combusted, down into the earth where it can be nourished and created anew. Give yourself whatever time you need. A brief session might be 5 or 10 minutes, a longer session might be up to an hour. You want to begin to trust yourself in this process. Trust the space of time that you're in and the experience. Again, unwinding, encouraging a release of stagnant, old, heavy, dark, murky energy. Allow it to go back into the earth where it can be recycled. Allow it to go up and combust into the heavenly realms where it can be transformed into light energy. So after you've let all that heavy energy, released it, let it go, and you feel like that part of the session is over, you can now use your intention, your imagination, call on the higher realms, divine intelligence, your divine heavenly spirits, whatever you call them. Move, allow yourself to connect with the angelic realms, whatever feels right for you. And imagine beautiful white, silvery, golden, sparkly light just coming in and renewing and refreshing that first chakra. Allow beautiful, vibrant, clear, purified light energy to just stream in and refresh your first chakra, or whatever chakra you're working on. And again, allow yourself to receive that beautiful energy until that feels complete. When that feels complete, we're going to begin the winding, closing portion of this experience. So you want to begin to now encourage and recreate a clockwise spin for that chakra. And again, creating that funnel-like energy spin. You want to make sure you've at least 3 times created that winding spin. It can look like that. You can also make like a spiral where you're starting off small and tight and then you're opening up like that funnel and creating, imagining yourself working with that energy center and creating a beautiful funnel. And again, you want to take your time when that portion of the experience feels complete. You want to relax, let yourself just tune into your overall physical body, notice how you feel. When you're ready, you can arise from that lying down position. Afterwards, give yourself a little time to make some notes. Maybe do a little journaling about what came up for you, what thoughts were there, what emotions were there, what kind of experience, what kind of images. What did you feel? What was the experience like for you? Just give yourself some time to get in touch with and kind of feel like you're integrating the experience in its entirety. You really want to give yourself a moment to sit in gratitude for taking the time to work consciously and raise your consciousness about what's going on with your energy body. You're really empowering yourself with a new tool and a new awareness to strengthen your overall life experience as you go forward. Thanks for taking the time to be with me.